What's up, guys? Love the evening in the garden tonight. Take a little walk up here. All right, the first tree to highlight would be Acer palmatum summer gold. Kind of comes out a little more like a light chartreusey green, then you get that really nice yellow color. Kind of all through the summer. It does a really good job for us maintaining that. I did trim a leader off on this one, trying to get a little bit more horizontal growth instead of vertical, because I don't want it to block out the window that's over here. But yeah, this one, really love it in this spot. It does great. It's sun from 10:30, about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Holds up like a champ. New growth flushes look great. Just a tree you need in your garden. Definitely one of my favorites. And actually right next to summer gold is Acer palmatum watn. Did have this over the pond last year, moved it up here. A little bit more protection from the sun. I know it's supposed to be able to take a lot, but it's doing phenomenally. You can still see the green, older growth inside, but that like bronzy pink red of the new growth is really pretty. I think this one's gonna contrast very nicely next to the summer gold that's here. I gotta give you a peek of both. Again, it's hard to pick favorites, but this one always seems to make its way towards the top of the list. This is Acer palmatum Shiraz. It's very similar, if not the same thing, to Geisha Gone Wild. This sport was just found in New Zealand versus Oregon. Now you can see it's that dark red and pink variegation of the spring. As we get into the summer, this will fade green with cream. Still some pink tones to it. Very pretty new growth. I'm a big fan of this one. Looks great. All throughout the seasons. A little fiery red fall color on it. Still some of the variegation popping through. It's a really nice tree. A smaller new addition to the garden this year is Acer palmatum Olsson's frosted strawberry. It does get sun until 2 p.m.-ish in the afternoon. I think the ultimate spot for this is probably going to be in the woodland garden. But it is really, really nice right now. Some of the growth down here is maybe getting a little bit of that frosted look. So kind of testing this out and seeing how much sun it can take before some of the colors maybe get a little muddy, start to fade. But I can never have enough pinks and reds in the garden. Always pretty. Always love a nice articulated tree. Yeah, it really looks nice. I just talked about Mila in another video, but this is one that I feel like I might have to just capture every single time I'm walking around here because of just the change that it goes through. This is Acer palmatum Mila. I mean, look at the new growth that's coming out there. The old growth's fading to that, starting to be a little more green. Still some hints of that red, kind of like almost purpley lavender tones. New growth coming out, that fiery red with the kind of yellow accent. This one's really getting out there this spring. This is, I say it about a lot of things, but I mean, this is one you really need in your garden for sure. So definitely make it a priority when this one becomes available. Scoop one up. This is Acer palmatum lemon chiffon. Just a little guy right now. Got this one in a pot, just trying to play around with some sun exposure. And it's supposed to be one of the nicest kind of yellow, this pure yellow lace leaves on the market, relatively newer. But you can see some of the new growth there. Definitely has those pale yellow, even some red, orange tones to it. Like I said, playing around with sun exposure because I want that to be as yellow as possible without burning. So we'll see where that fits best. But gonna look forward to watching this one kind of grow out for a number of years here, but really pretty right now. Right over the kind of waterfall area, we have Acer palmatum Kotobuki. This one's got some really nice like splashes of pink, white, various shades of green, variegation in it. Look at that right there, looking great. I did prune this one in the spring. It's supposed to help kind of increase the variegation that you see. Maybe I pruned a little too early, but there is still some nice variegation here. A little less than when I got it last summer, but still looking nice. You can kind of see it in here. This one does get that like candy swirling of the bark. You can see in there. So it does have some cool winter interest. Yeah,